everyone, this lesson is about the sentence structure. Our objectives are recall the components of a complete sentence and differentiate among simple, compound, and complete subjects and predicates. First, what is a sentence? Complete sentences must answer two questions. First, who or what is it about, which refers to your subject. And second, what is happening in the sentence? This refers to your predicate. So subject and predicate put together in one unit form a complete thought or a complete sentence. Let's talk about subject and predicate. The subject tells whom or what the sentence is about. This is your topic. The predicate tells what the subject does or is. So the predicate adds more information about your subject. In the example, my sweet grandmother wore a blue dress, where do you think is the subject and where do you think is the predicate? So the subject is my sweet grandmother and the predicate is wore a blue dress. If you would notice, the subjects usually appear at the beginning of your sentence and the predicate come right after. Also, subjects are usually composed of nouns and pronouns, while in predicates you have a main verb or a linking verb. Next, let's go to simple subject and simple predicate. A simple subject is the main word that tells whom or what the sentence is about. And a simple predicate is a verb that tells what the subject is or does. So you will be looking at one word or one compound word only. Like in the sentence, the trip to the supermarket takes 5 minutes. It has a lot of words, but if you would take out only the simple subject and the simple predicate, you have the noun trip and you have the verb takes. Let's practice. Identify where the simple subject and the simple predicate is in each of the following sentences. First, Mr. Moda left his dog outside the supermarket. Second, the glass doors opened. And third, the dog outside the door watched Mr. Moda through the window. So in the first sentence, you have the simple subject, Mr. Moda, and the simple predicate left. In the second sentence, you have the simple subject, the glass doors, and the simple predicate open. And in the third sentence, you have the simple subject, the dog, and the simple predicate watched. Next, let's go to complete subject and complete predicate. So all the words that name the person or thing the sentence is about make up the complete subject. And all the words that tell what the subject of the sentence is or does is the complete predicate. This time, you're not just talking about one word. You're talking about that main subject and main predicate plus all the words that come before or after them. In the sentence, the new pet shop had many kinds of animals. The complete subject would be the new pet shop, while the complete predicate would be had many kinds of animals. Let's practice. So identify where the complete subjects and complete predicates are in the following sentences. First, all the pets in our block are well behaved. Second, it is always fun to watch them play. Third, one little dog likes to chase sticks. So in the first sentence, the complete subject would be all the pets in our block, and the complete predicate would be are well behaved. So you have all of the words that go with your subject and all of the words that go with your predicates. For predicates, watch out for the verb. In the second sentence, you have the complete subject, it. It's composed only of one word, yes. And you have the complete predicate, is always fun to watch them play. Lastly, in the third sentence, you have the complete subject, one little dog. And the complete predicate, likes to chase sticks. Lastly, we go to compound subject and compound predicate. So when a sentence tells about two or more people or things, the sentence has a compound subject. Compound means two or more, while simple means one. When a sentence tells about two or more things that the subject does, the sentence has a compound predicate. So in our example, my friend and I walked our dogs and fed them. You have the compound subject, my friend and I. Two subjects are there. You have my friend and I. So usually, subjects and predicates in the compound category would be connected by a conjunction. So the predicate here would be walked our dogs and fed them. You have two verbs, walked and fed. So that makes it a complete or a compound predicate. Let's practice. So where are the compound subjects and predicates in the following sentences? First, William and I took our dog to an obedience class. Second, most people and dogs made a lot of noise at first. And third, first, the instructor held up one finger and said, sit. Fourth, the dog listened and sat. So in the first sentence, you have the compound subject, William and I. So if you would notice, the two subjects, William and I, are connected by the conjunction and. We do not have a compound predicate for this sentence. In the second one, you have the compound subject, most people and dogs, again connected by the conjunction and. We do not have a compound predicate in this sentence. In the third sentence, you have the compound predicate, held up one finger and said sit. You have two verbs connected by the conjunction and. Held and said. We do not have a compound subject in this sentence. Lastly, in the fourth sentence, you have the compound predicate listened and sat. Again, two verbs connected by the conjunction and. We do not have a compound subject in this sentence. Once again, please remember that a sentence is made up of subject and predicate. Subject is the naming part of a sentence and the predicate is the telling part of a sentence that gives more information about the subject. So I hope you have learned a lot in our discussion and check out all of our resources and references below.